Hello, welcome back to another episode of Rocketcraft. This episode we are going to carry on with the base. Oh, everything's burning around me. So, as you saw from last episode, we built another portal, and everybody really liked this, and I've had a load of comments from all the members on Rocketcraft. So I'm glad everybody enjoyed this. I'll probably be tweaking it, because I seem to do that. I seem to tweak as we go. So, like, I terraformed all of this in between episodes, and what I've also done is, because I've done this, and we've also got the terrain over here that matches, what I'm doing is going back, and I'm just tweaking little things. I need to take all the odd blocks out of this, really, and make this the same as this, because obviously it's all the same rock formation around here, really. It should all kind of blend. I got the lovely MCC cape from their 15-year collaboration with Minecraft. It's a really nice cape, and if I say so myself, I think it suits me really well. Other updates. So, I have been terraforming, and you're going to look at this and go, oh my giddy aunt. Yeah. It's kind of ruined the hill, so I need to get some builds on. So what we're going to do, we're going to work on this little area today. And hopefully get that in, so as you come across the bridge you've got a lovely little view. And then later on we've got some other builds planned for, we've got a big one planned for along here, and then we've got one planned for this corner, and then we're going to fill this up really like a square and put a little garden, I think, in the front, just here, just a little garden. And then we're going to work our way up and around the hill, and then we'll fill out the town. First things first is that I have actually had a message off Mayor Sonic to go meet her. She wants to talk to me about something. So let's just fly over there, and hopefully she's got some news for us. Right, so the mayor's office here. Here she is.
La, da, 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 da.
Singing away. Hello.
Hello.
Where are you? Upstairs.
I'm in my office. I'm in my very amazing mayoral office. There he is. It's my favourite posh boy.
Why is your head
Hi,
only
mate.
just come over your desk? Literally from this angle, all I can see is just your eyes.
Hey, just take a seat. Come on.
I see you got your monocle from me. Yeah.
Yeah? I'm rocking the monocle.
I
Yeah.
know the monocle's the one. Right. Okay, let me sit down on. Here we go. Hello.
Hi. How's it going? How's things?
It's good. I like this office.
What? I know.
What?
But look.
What's this on the wall?
Look, this.
It's a bit of a weird
It's getting
choice of
out of hand.
decoration.
It's not my choice, all right? This is something I want to talk to you about, all right? Because I saw in my crime box for crime that you possibly have some information for me about
I might do.
Nitwit Slayer.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
saw.
yeah.
I noticed you got a load of these at your base. And
Yes, they're everywhere.
I was building one day, and I noticed a little somebody appeared at your base. And
Really?
may have planted some of these heads.
You saw? You're an eyewitness.
Well, I didn't see the slaughter, but I definitely saw the person who put them down.
Ooh. Are
Yeah.
you willing to divulge this information?
It depends. What's in it for me?
Well, I was actually thinking that you might want a little job, Jerry.
A job? What type of job are we talking?
Like a title,
Ooh,
if you like.
Ooh. Come on. I need a little bit more than that. What title am I getting? Or what is this title?
How do you feel about assistant to the mayor?
There can only be one monocle though. But okay, go on. What assistant to the mayor? What are my duties if I take this?
I mean, obviously you have to support the mayor and, let people know how great the mayor is.
Well, obviously I am already because I've put a little thing in your box, and I noticed that you're trying to spread happiness if people do good, and I'm all for that. Obviously, this isn't too happy.
No, this isn't good. Now, talking of the boxes, Also, in the suggestion box, there are a few people that are unhappy with the choice of mayor. For some reason, okay? They aren't happy that there wasn't an election.
Right.
And as mayor, as the mayor, obviously I want everyone to be happy. I want people to feel like it's been fair. So, should you accept the job?
Right.
Your first task will be this. Just take a little look at this. This is a survey I have created to gather information from people. You know, so being fair and being really fair about this. They have multiple choice questions in there to answer, and I just need you to come back with your answers, mate.
What was the little title again?
Assistant to the mayor.
Assistant to the mayor. Do I get
anything else? Do you want me to tell you what you can have?
Yeah, obviously, I'll get a nice little
Follow
title,
me.
But what else do I get?
Follow me. You see this room in here?
Yeah.
I think it looks like an assistant to the mayor's office. This would be a nice office space. So you'd get your own office, decorated at your discretion, however you like. You know, you're a good builder, so you can make it look look at this view. Look at this view. Come on.
I was going to say, it's a very pink view, isn't it? It's a very pink view with the Windernut's house over there and Gage's place. It is a nice view.
Yes. And the cherry blossoms over there as well.
True.
And, you know, we can figure some other stuff out later. But for now, you get the office. I don't really know what more I can offer you right now, this second. We need to see if you can do a good job first.
True. Right, let's have a quick look at these questions.
Okay.
Right, okay, yeah.
There's not many questions, you know. I don't want to overload you. Just the important ones.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think we can do this.
Yeah.
Assistant to the mayor. Oof.
Yeah, things are happening now. About this eyewitness situation. What are you?
Right. Yeah. So I saw somebody leaving the heads, and they then went back into the portal and said, "Shush, you see nothing," and then just disappeared through your nether portal. But this person hasn't been seen for a while that I can see on the server. So
okay.
But they may have an accomplice, which I think they might. But if I can sit back down, we can definitely investigate. But I'll get these questions done, and then I'll come back to you.
That sounds good. So yeah, thanks for accepting the job.
That's
I think you're going to do great. Make me proud.
Oh God, I don't know how well this is going to go down. Like, who's going to answer these questions the way she wants? Do you think there should be an election? Of course not. Nope. Definitely not. No. She's setting me up to fail. Like, we'll see. We do want her in power, but I don't know how well this is going to go down with other players. We'll answer these questions. We'll see. Let's just put that away for now. So, what I've been working on is getting together a load of materials as well. So in here I've got a load of sandstone. I want sandstone one because I need some smooth sandstone. We've got that in here. We've got some strip logs. I don't know which other shulkers I've got filled. I've got a bit of deep slate. And then over, I think the rest of my materials are already over here. So in these two little shulkers, got more. So you can kind of see we're going for a little bit more grey today. And a little bit of this. So yeah, as you've seen from the lovely thumbnail, we're going to be building a fountain here, and then a little bit of a terraced house, kind of Georgian-y, Victorian-esque style. But that's going to go along here because the plan is that when it'll come across here, and then I'll dig this out a little bit like a tunnel, and then we'll have a little bit of a walkthrough around, and then at some point I want to tackle these natural caves and put like mountain dweller, not the lovely Victorian, but a little bit of the lower class, let's say, down on these hills. But that's later on. That's me getting ahead of myself again. So let's just gather all the rest of the materials, and you know, You know me, I don't mess about. Let's start with a little bit of a time lapse of the fountain, and then I'll be back, and then I'll talk you through the next build. So there we have it, the fountain's in. It may look a bit odd to begin with because I need all of this copper to oxidize. So it's like the back walls. What I'm going to do is this is going to stay polished, and then it's going to be the weathered and oxidized, and then fully oxidized at the back. So we'll have gradients along the back, but I've emphasized it a little bit with some glass. And then what I also want to do is, I'll do this now actually, is I'm going to put a bit of a railing around this, but I just wanted to show you first without the railing. Just so it looks a little bit more like a contained unit. So what we'll do, we'll drop some of these tough wall fences, well, tough walls on all the way around like this. And then what we'll do to add some colour in, so it's not just all grey on the front, we're going to add some little pots on the top. And this will then just bring the orange back into the fence, so it's not all grey along this front edge. So if I just finish these off like this, hopefully, I don't think I've got enough. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. And then what I'm going to do is use some grey glass just in between these walls like this. So now, take just another quick look. It's subtle, but it adds an extra little bit of detail because I might do a bit of some slabs around this, but we need to get the next build in. And then to this left-hand side, what I'm planning on doing is terraforming this just a little bit, bringing it out, and then across here, we've got a bit of a cave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pathway across. I'm going to swoop it up, do a bit of a bridge and swoop the pathway up to the top, and then this is where the next build will be here. So it's working with the terrain, what we've got, just because, you know, ideally I'd like the pathway around this side, perfect, but we've got a cave here, and I think from that side it is also going to be a bit of a viewpoint, so I might terraform this down a little bit and make a feature out of it and put a bridge in, and then yeah, then we'll have the pathway swooping up the back. We won't look down the back there. We haven't finished that. We'll do that once we do all the pathways. So next on the list is going to be the little townhouse that is going to be here. So it's going to be a bit of a shop. I tried to theme a build around something. So this one, I'm going to theme this around torch flowers just because it's got quite nice colours in. It's got this orange and green in the flower itself. So let's get the materials ready and start with this build. So there we have the Torchflower Shop and the fountain both built, and to be honest I think they work really well. I'm really impressed at the way that these have turned out. So there's been a little bit of time between the two clips. Obviously this copper's oxidized and stuff, but I'm still waiting for all this to oxidize so I can get the gradients in, and that'll look really good. This, I'm happy with the level of oxidization. Like, I think I could probably add some green in, but I might just keep it. That's probably the furthest I'd go for oxidizing a bit. But if you come back here, it looks great. Look at it. The eyes and a bit of light coming out there as well. So this shop, you probably noticed around this area as well, I've leveled all this out because I need to put the floor in. But in here as well, we've got a bit of a basement going on. So what I'm thinking of doing in here is making this functional. And obviously it's a Torchflower Shop, so turn it into a Torchflower farm. So we're going to get some sniffers in here, and then I'm going to do some rails. I've actually got all of the stuff here for it, so I might just plonk that here for now. So yeah, I got some rails and just simple hoppers. So Wondernut gave me some sniffer eggs and said, you know, turn them into a farm if you can. So I think this would be the ideal place because she gave me the torch flowers to put on this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to turning this into a farm. Moving on anyway, what I've also done while I was terraforming, what I've done is, I know I said at the start of the episode I get ahead of myself, but this is the kind of thing I was looking for a bit of a pathway through it. So it might go up a little bit further because I need to put the floor in, and then this will lead us round to this side of the bay. And then over the other side, what I've done is I've added a little bit more terrain to stick out the pathway. So if we just go over here, like this. It's a little bit of a sheer face, but I think I might terraform very similar to this. What I did over here with the tuff and that, make it a little bit lighter, so no deep slate. And I'll terraform all of this. And then, yeah, so then now we've got a pathway around here. Obviously, I'll build some stairs going up to the next little platform where we'll have all of the different other little buildings. And then down here, I'll build a bridge, I think, going over. So for the pathway designs, what I was thinking was keeping it still linked in with this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just simplify it a little bit. So I'm just going to use some bricks and some stairs. So obviously I've capped this off here, but I might continue it. So what I'll do is I'll continue out the stairs like this. I've got a little marker, there it is. So probably about there maybe, and then I'll return this back like that. And then I'll do the same on the other side. And then what this is going to do is this is going to link in, but still kind of make the bridge its own little entity. So where was that? Have I gone too far? Way too far. Right. I need that way, that way, that way. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is where I've got these new tough blocks, what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace that with just the chiseled stone like this. And I'm going to do every other one just to link it in. Like that. And then I'm just going to fill all this in with stone. Like this. So something a little bit like this, and then what I'll do, I'll waterlog all of the stairs around to bring the blue back in. And then around the centre here, I might even put a little bit of a detail around here, because obviously it's kind of like an intersection. So if I just dig all this out, and then what I'll do is I'll then stair all of this like this. So it just gives this a little bit more detail. Look, I may even change this up for some tough. Just so when you get here, then you can go round and the pathway will all follow this way. So let me just, something like this is what I'm thinking all the way around. Obviously it's a little bit plain at the moment, but I think I'll develop this as it goes, because I might end up having a building here. Just before this little like cavey entrance, and then that'll all be terraformed. So obviously this will go, but a simple pathway is in, so this is good. I've also continued it around here a little bit, just to the stairs, just so I can figure out what I'm going to do with this. But at least we've got everything on the same level now, and we've got a little bit of a pathway going. So to finish off the episode, what I think I'll do is I will build this sniffer farm, because this is going to take a while to get going. So let me just sort out my inventory first. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to raise the floor up by 1, just because the way that the item filter and the chest, it'll be a little bit too low, because I'm hoping to get it so the chest is accessible from the front of the shop. So let's just raise the floor by 1 like this, and then what we'll do is we'll get some rails, hoppers. Let's just get some hoppers. Let's mine this out like this. So let me just put a block like that first, and then I'll put a hopper into there, hopper into there, and then I'll move this block to there, like that. So then that's going to feed all the way in. And then what we'll do is, so the rails will be on this level, and then the dirt will then be on this level, which is perfect with the door. So if I just raise this up again, so what we'll do is we'll put rails across like this. So we'll take it up to the top corner, then bring it round like this, and then snake this all the way up. So snake this all the way up, and then what this will do is, then when the cart travels underneath where they've dropped off the seeds, at least this is covering all of the ground then to be able to collect. Just because the shop footprint isn't enough, I'm just going to extend this out just by 2 little blocks. It won't matter too much because the cart, all it is just for the cart to return back like this. Boof, boof. And bring it back around like that. So I've got a full little circuit, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some powered rails in. So we'll add some powered rail, and then one more in here like that. And then we'll put some levers under those so they will all activate. And then what we'll do is we'll put another hopper like that. And then this is where the chest will be, near the entrance here. So what I'll do, I'll put a little trapdoor in here, and then that means I can just open it and access the chest from the front. So what we need to do now is just cover this up with a forageable diggable block. So grass blocks are good, but also what I'm going to do is put some moss blocks in for the sniffer eggs, because that will increase the time, well, decrease the time that it takes for the eggs to hatch. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the 4 corners. I'm going to put some moss in each one. Like that. So now the farm's built, what I can do is place down the sniffer egg. So what I've done is I've put some moss in the corners, because this will speed up how quickly these take to hatch. And then it's just a waiting game really. So I get these hatched, and then hopefully we'll have loads of torch flowers ready to be spread around the town. So then we have a sniffer. Well, snifflet. Oh, look at him. Now I'm going to wait for him to grow up. Is his friend going to grow as well? I hope so. But yeah, look at him. They're so cute. So they're going to be producing loads now. So I'll put the little trapdoor in, and this is all hooked up. So hopefully this is where all the seeds and pods will be. There we go. We got 2 of them. Little friends. Look at them go. So hopefully, yeah, they're going to sniff away and hopefully get me some torch seeds and pods for the rest of the area. Can't wait. So I think these 2 need names. So if you've got a good name for these 2 sniffers, drop them down in the comments, and I'll pick the best one for the next episode. And yeah, look at him. Look at him go. So yeah, that's going to be all from me this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one. because I have, and the fountain and the Torchflower Shop look amazing. It just adds so much. I can't wait to build some more of these little townhouses down around the square. And obviously we've got a little quest from Mayor Sonic as well. Don't forget that. I think we'll tackle that one next episode, and try and get everybody's opinion on the mayor. And yeah, so between now and then, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.